Hey guys, Tails here, back with another video. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to navigate VRChat in 2023, a new year, a new platform. Things have changed over the last year. So I'm going to be giving you guys a quick tutorial on how to navigate VRChat. Quick disclaimer, learning from my past videos, where there will be information in this video. It is just a funny little video. If I tell you to smash your PC so your neighbors can get you out of VRChat, maybe don't take it seriously. I'm just saying. Anyway, let's move on. So what you're gonna want to do is go through your 10-step verifications, making your account, setting all that up. It's so much fun. Trying to type your name in if you're in VR and log in. There was that brief period in VRChat where it logged you out every time you just got off the game and you had to log in. It was a nightmare. Trying to type in everything individually with VR is a nightmare in itself. So what I tend to do is I just go into desktop mode, log in, and then reload the game, because my god, knowing me, I get the password wrong at least 3 times, and then, you know, there's the whole eye roll of, oh god, I have to get my phone for the 2-factor. If you're not using 2-factor, by the way, and you care about your account, maybe enable that, because there's people can get into your account, obviously. But anyway, once you've gone through all that, once you've finally made it into the game, you are going to find yourself in the VRChat hub world. We have been through several of these since we started VRChat back in the day, but this is the current one. It's actually been this one for a while. We used to spawn in a world where everybody was there and you could meet new people and they just run up to you, but then they realized, oh hey, well then crashers came along because they released the avatar limit, and that became a thing of the past. So now everybody spawns in their own private instance. You can change your home world later if you so desire. I see that there's various tutorials here telling you about locomotion settings, and like, if you're like me, you're just gonna run past everything and completely ignore it and not take the time to read. It does actually teach you how to block a user, or how to mute them, which is, in this day and age, they also added a mute button, so I didn't really block people anymore. I just mute them. Like, why block and mute? Like, it's basically the same thing. If you're blocking them, you don't see their avatar, I guess. I mean, you can just hide their avatar, but yeah, blocking is a thing of the past now. But you're gonna run over here though, and you're gonna find the most important thing in VRChat. It's called a mirror. In this instance, it just pops up, and some instances you may have to turn it on yourself, but this is it. This is VRChat. You've made it. Welcome to the experience. You don't need to go any further. You found it. It's right here. This is VRChat. But if you so desire to speak to people, you're gonna want to go beyond. I don't know why you would want to do that. I mean, pretty much everything you're gonna need is right here. This mirror is now your life. Just worship it like it is your god. Every time you enter a world, be sure to pay it homage, get down on your knees if you must, and, you know, just bow to it, for it is the all-seeing eye of VRChat. Behind me, you can use these custom avatars, these amazing, like, high-quality custom avatars that have been around, some of them probably since day one of VRChat, and we have not had any kind of new ones, really, that I'm aware of since day one. So they're crusty, they're simple, they're also quest compatible. Back in the olden times, we didn't even have, like, quests, so there's no reason why these should look so crusty. But it was early avatar days too, so there's that to consider. So yes, these are your quest items. If you're going to be going to any public world, unlike me, you need to be, and you care, that people aren't going to be seeing. Well, if you're picking this, they're basically seeing a fallback avatar anyway, so you're already well on your way. Yeah, you can pick one of these, make it your fallback quest avatar, and then completely forget about it, which is what I do. And when I question why people ask where they can get the giant raccoon avatar, I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then I remember my fallback is, in fact, a giant raccoon, because these are my options, and slightly more. Obviously, the raccoon is not there, but there's pages, and they all look just as majestic. Okay, so yeah, avatar. Or if you want, you can just search avatar. We'll get into that though. The menu is a whole different thing. So if you want to discover some new worlds, they have these very nice convenient portals. These just yeah, the avatars, cross-platform avatars. Like, I would recommend going to a world made by an individual. As quality as the avatars in that world are, I've never been there, so I don't, what the hell do I know, but judging by those, they're probably beyond my human comprehension anyway. You can learn how to make avatars, apparently. Oh god, the fun of learning Udon and SDK. Maybe we should have a tutorial on that one day. But yes, the safety system. Oh yes. Like, I love how everything is just like, where is there space where we haven't slapped something yet? Ah yes, this pillar. Teaching you about the safety system that you're going to ignore and then go to your first world and get potentially crashed or just bombarded with unpleasant things, and then you realize, hey, anyone below friend is probably not worth having anything enabled. I personally have I'm not going to tell you mine actually, but I like to see avatars at least. But if it's getting that bad, I do turn on all my safety settings. Different instances, different vibes. You know, you gotta go with the vibe. You know, why would I want to play VRChat and just see gray robots, which is the blocked avatar thing? Ooh, look, they introduce you to writing. That's cute. Oh, you actually have to erase it. I was just gonna click it, like, hello? Okay. Like, erase, please? Oh, and look, there's a little color wheel. I've never actually explored the hub, which is why I'm kind of extra running around a little bit right now. Oh, it teaches you how to make friends. So when you send some random your friend invitation and then they deny it, you can feel amazing about yourself. Would not recommend just friending literally anyone who adds you in VRChat, unless you don't mind having random people you don't remember joining on you. Again, it's a personal thing. But yeah, I don't exactly just go around friending anyone who adds me. And then you got your portal. You got your portals to take you off to other planes of existence, explaining the ranks, trusted, known. I think you can actually buy ranks now. If you are using the VRChat Plus, it will boost you up some ranks, but you can't actually upload avatars in VRChat until you become a certain level. I can't remember what it is, but it is to, it sucks, but it is to counteract people just getting on and uploading crash avatars, having their accounts blocked, and then, you know, the cycle continues, that kind of thing. Or spam particle avatars, again, kind of dated now. We've moved forward, but it is a nice system to stop people to help prevent the more chaotic players, shall we say. Alright, and that'll be your introduction to the hub. Hang on, what's this? I mean, if you want quality avatars, make a custom VRChat avatar. Yes, you too can look this majestic. I mean, dang. Custom avatar? They got you. I wasn't even aware that this was a thing. Like, most people in VRChat just kind of make their own avatars, like MMD was the thing. Now it seems to be anime characters. Props to Booth, who are coming along and saving the day with their high quality avatars. Loving the avatar quality as of late. Definitely in this last 2 years, the quality has just gone up and insane, and I'm here for it. But yeah, for a while it was either MMD or these, so take your pick. Most people went for the MMDs. I'm going to take you to the next step of VRChat, introducing you to VRChat in 2023. If you're new, the menu system is amazing. It's like a two-factor inside of a two-factor. Like, you have your two-factor to log into the game to prove you're not a robot, and then if you want to go anywhere or do anything beyond running through these portals, you have to prove you're human again by going through the menu system. They updated the menu system this year, and basically if you want to do anything, you have to do 3 steps, 4, maybe 10, before you can get to your goal. So you're going to be opening the launch pad and you're going to be greeted with so I'm going to switch the view, at least for this part, aka just switch off my stream camera. Be seeing the lovely menu in all its glory from my view. And yes, I do have 120 frames per second. God PC. VRChat, pretty questionable for frames in general, but we'll get into that. Anyway, you're going to be greeted by this lovely, it looks simple enough, right? This lovely little box menu. You got your avatars, and then you got all these little things on the bottom. You got your basic settings menu for nameplates, HUD, all that fun stuff. You got your sound. You can mess with your microphone. P.S. Do not turn your microphone threshold all the way up, because that will essentially mute you. It is your mic sensitivity. And over here we have the camera options. Stream camera, the streamer's friend, the one I use to make videos. Fun fact: if you pull up the photo camera, you will not be able to have clean videos. Done that a few times in the past, and this is my home world. Kit and March fan. If you need like a quick teleport home. Does it sound like I haven't really looked through these tabs before? Because that would be accurate. I only really use the settings and the camera. There's no reason for the rest of it to really be here. As you can see, I have no friend invites or anything right now, and even then it'll pop up here anyway, so that's kind of like why. Anyway, now for the fun part, the really questionable part. So it's like, where do we want to go? Like, what do you want to do when you want to enable your avatar cloning, okay? Would you go to settings and maybe do it there where it used to be? How are we going to enable our avatar for cloning? So it's not... So you just have to click on really any of these top ones to access the real menu. I know. Oh yeah, these weird little wing things that I never use are quick access, but it's just like literally there's this menu, and then there's this menu, and then there's these menus on the side. But wait, there's more. We can click on worlds, and there's another menu. Oh my god! There's a menu inside a menu inside a menu. All right, so now that we have our menu inside of a menu inside of a menu open, we're going to want to navigate to another part of this menu to enable our control. So we go back to this settings icon right here, this settings icon specifically. We have our mic activation stuff here that pops up instantly. Toggle your microphone. Would recommend doing that for your first time. Push to talk, turn that off. Toggle microphone, going basically off what my friends were trying to do. So yeah, turn this up. Toggle mic, that's what you want. And mic behavior, for me personally, I have it muted. Always on. Like I tend to, like, I don't want to be joining a world and, like, you know, thinking I'm muted and talking to myself. You know, it'd be like that sometimes. So we're gonna want comfort and safety, and there you see, we finally see it. Avatar cloning. Now remember, it used to be on that little quick menu that I showed you earlier, but now you have to go inside a menu and then go inside another menu and then click on a tab and now enter another menu. As you can see, it is infinitely better than what it was before. So we have made progress and we have made strides in the world of VRChat here. As far as the menu is concerned, absolutely innovative. It doesn't feel like you're using it for the first time at all whenever you're using it, so that's a plus. Also, so yeah, that's basically how the menu works. And if you want to log out, previously I believe there was a log out button here, or it was like in a menu, but now if you want to log out, you have to go to your settings. Do not hit log out. Do not. You hit exit VRChat, because if you hit log out, then you're going to have to do that annoying login thing every time. If you hit exit VRChat, then you're just going to leave and stay logged in. Now, I don't need to tell you why that's annoying and inconvenient, and the amount of times I've hit log out and then a second later I've just hated my life, because I know that I'm going to have to log in again, and that's always a 10-step verification in itself. So yes, what else have we got in here? Whilst we're here, you can change your home instance type to whatever you want. Your friends can join you as soon as you log on the game. Personally, I prefer to be in an invite so I can get myself settled and, you know, like actually process loading in before like people try to join on me, decide where I want to go, you know, pick my avatar for the day. So yeah, all this fun stuff right here. Community labs, I like to have those available. That's all like the new worlds that have been posted. Just because they can be like chonky or crashy, this is why it's optional to go to them. But I like to go to them sometimes just to see what's new, and I don't have to wait for them to actually show up in the world. But yes, streamer mode, portal prompt, performance things, things that are going to be turned off when you first join. Ask me how I know. I just updated my PC, so I had to go through and do all this again. Your mirror resolution, by the way, is automatically going to be on poor or normal. When I first updated the PC, I noticed my mirrors were kind of fuzzy, so I was like, okay, what? And then I noticed there was this fun little setting here, so I have it set to be on the highest quality mirror every time. So even if you hit high quality mirror in a world, it will limit the fuzziness of your mirror, which is weird. So yeah, I think that's all I really messed with. Turned up my graphics to max. Also, dynamic bones. Dynamic bones used to be default toggled off, but since we have fizz bones now, I don't know. But so many people used to join VRChat and not even have that on, and I was like, you're missing out. And they turn on dynamic bones, like, whoa, my life has been changed forever. Anyway, yeah, and then you're just gonna want to maybe explore some of this. If you want to like open your logs or whatever, I'm not gonna go ahead and do that now. My ping is 93. But yes, so yeah, that is basically the menu, and isn't it so simple? And now you can search worlds, or you can click on the world section, and then you can search worlds again. You know, it's very, very, very clear. Did not spend the next few months whenever this dropped to try and navigate this thing. I still struggle to navigate this menu. Oh look, this is here. Oh, this is the, okay, this is like the get help section. So if you need help navigating your menu or navigating VRChat, if spawning in this world isn't enough, you can figure out how to open your menu and then access the bigger secret menu that my friends, when they first joined VRChat, did not even know was a thing. They just assumed a little boxing, and this is how I know all this stuff, because I've recently introduced them to VRChat. So it's like, you know what, I kind of know what I need to teach people now. So this is a semi-serious introduction to VRChat, I guess, in 2023. It's not like my past videos. You can join a group now. A Kitten Marching Band is a group I'm in. If you want to meet some friends, be notified on activities and stuff. But I'm going to exit the menu now and turn the camera back to my beautiful self. I did learn from those past videos where I kind of made a spoof video. Like, it was like, I don't know why, but logging out of VRChat tutorial has been getting like kind of noticed lately. I guess it's because people can't actually figure out how to log out of VRChat. But I did learn from my past mistake and label them as spoof videos for those who are actually looking for a serious tutorial. Okay, back in the day when I first made those tutorials, okay, I had like no subscribers, and they were literally just for my friends to make them laugh, and it took them 3 or 4 videos to realize that they were spoofs. And I think it's funny that it was trolling people, but then, you know, when I started to get like a bit more notice, I'm like, okay, we gotta rectify this. I'm angering people. People actually care to watch my videos, so I should fix that, and that is what we did. Once you have done all of that, and you have opened your menu, and you've figured out everything, you've spent the last hour just ignoring everything and jumping into your first world, and then being bombarded by new people as they run upon you, and you're like, why? And then you realize you're in the Black Cat, and you have made a serious life error. Yes, you're going to want to then explore your menu and discover all of the mute options. Of course, there is the emergency logout option, which is Alt F4. I would be interested to know how many people actually start out VRChat in VR for the first time. I didn't tell you any of the buttons to open because everybody has different buttons. For me, on the index, it's the B button. I can tell you that much to open the menu. Desktop, everybody else, you're on your own. I used to be a desktop for myself, but it's been so long that I always just kind of forget. As you can see, we are still at the beginning of the year. It really takes VRChat a super long time to remove their holiday overlays. We can't actually go outside. I didn't think. Like, these doors have never been opened, and I was intrigued for a moment. I just now noticed that this like whole lobby is just full of advertisements now, so that's interesting. But anyway, if you, oh god, that's horrifying. Okay, is this I feel welcomed to the Black Cat, as I always do. So anyway, as I was going to say, if you are joining VRChat for the first time and you find yourself in the Black Cat, then you have made a grave mistake. Please back out now. Come back later. Thank you very much. Black Cat, there are certain worlds I just would not recommend for your first time of VRChat. The Black Cat is one of them. It's a mixed bag. It can either be like see, my personal experiences are more negative. than positive, but I haven't been to the Black Cat in a long time, just because of mostly that. Also, the Black Cat has stood the test of time, as most of the like super popular worlds have. Actually, okay. Well, there's a random fireplace here. That seems like a fire hazard. That's such a random place to put a fire. I mean, I want to see if it extends through to the ceiling, which it doesn't seem to do, but I'm confused. Wait, where's fireplace? What do? Oh, it's there. Oh. Yes. There's a hole in the fireplace, which means, and there's no top to the fireplace. So basically what's happening is all the smoke is rising from the bottom and choking out everybody on the top floor. So that's cool. VRChat has probably lost a few players. Maybe the Black Cat is cleansing itself. It's like, you know what? We've gone too far. Let us cleanse the lobby, and that's all I can imagine that's happening. I just really wanted to come here to say, really, don't go to the Black Cat. But then I saw the Christmas overlay, and I got intrigued, and I've never really been here, as I said before. Just be club, before I forget. It's a cool world. It's a nice world. But if you're not looking to cuddle, maybe don't go there for your first time. I'm not saying that everybody's gonna jump on you, but you know, like that's the thing that I didn't know was a thing, and I learned that this year through talking to people. Like, oh, okay, cool. I never hung out really there anyway, but it was just like learning that. I was like, huh, you know what? It kind of makes sense. But every VR chat is a cuddle hookup world at the end of the day. So, like, what makes the B Club special? I don't want to. No. That's a box I don't want to unpack today. All right, moving on to the world where I tend to get a decent reception. Okay, I got scared. They updated this world and I spawned in a place I didn't recognize. I used to spawn here, so this is where I'm going from. This is a nice, cozy world that I like to come to. Oh, this cat just fell from the ceiling. This is a nice, cozy world I like to come to. It's called Midnight Rooftop. Again, any VRChat instances, you might have to go through like several different renditions to receive the kind of vibe you're looking for. But this tends to be where I find most of the vibe that I'm looking for. It's very pretty, it's very chill here. I'll just take you guys on a quick sweep round, a quick tour. This place actually looks really cool for Halloween. Very nice in here. There's a downstairs. This world is so big. This is where I met a lot of the people who I can still chill. There's a downstairs now. Hold up. Reverse. Oh. Okay, I was about to say this is a chill place, and then I just see this random chair. I assume these will be open eventually. Oh god, they're even working on a downstairs possibly. Oh my god. It's okay. Focus. You may recognize this from one of my videos where I met my friend Pusina in a public world. It does happen. You can meet the chill vibes, the good vibes, the fun vibes. I have plenty of videos on the way of me hanging out with my friends in public instances and stuff. Those videos have been sitting on the back burner for a while because the holidays kind of came along and destroyed everything. But anyway, if you're looking for somewhere to start that generally has chill vibes, definitely come to this area, like down here, because this is where the giant mirror is, and this is where you'll find most of the people. Or there's that little entrance area where but there's just no space there, so I personally prefer to run down here. But anyway, if you're joining VRChat or you want that VRChat experience, this is tend to be where I would go. One of my top picks. Again, any VRChat world could be toxic and not what you're looking for, but I tend to get the most positive vibes from this world. May it forever say not completely toxic. Oh, and McDonald's. McDonald's is fun. I usually find some fun people there, as you guys know. But again, there's a lot of little kids in McDonald's, so if you're looking for not little kids, here's the vibe. As far as avatars, finding avatars and stuff goes, go to a world, search avatars, whatever you like. If you like, oh god, there are so many worlds that just post save avatars. Like if there's a popular anime or something, you're always gonna find worlds with the like people have made avatars. The most popular one lately has been Genshin. There are like 15 different Genshin avatar worlds, and like they're all uploading the same characters but a bit different and have their own style to them. But it's just like every time I think we're done with the Genshin, like a new one pops up. It's like, guys, can we literally have like 50 Genshin worlds. Can we please? I know it's popular, but can we please? Why do we need so many? But yeah. If you're looking to play mini games too, they got mini games. I'm not gonna go to every mini game world and show you them. Just search it up in your 10-step menu system, and you will find games. VRChat. So now we come to the final process. I know that I showed you how to log out earlier, but if you are unfamiliar and you have not seen my video, if it gets to be about 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., the sun is rising, it's been 3 days, and you are struggling to get out of VRChat, just like make sure you have someone set up to do a welfare check on you before you log into VRChat, so that if you're still in here in 3 days time, they can come and smash your PC and get you out of it. How did people think? Oh my god. I think that's about the time they clicked on that I was not doing actual serious tutorials, but I think it was kind of funny. This has been kind of a serious one though, to be fair. I did better this time. I actually kind of just wanted to show people VRChat in 2023 and how it is to navigate the menu, which they will no doubt change again. I remember them advertising it as the most revolutionary thing, and it is good. I wouldn't necessarily say that it's infinitely better than the other one. Like, honestly, I vaguely remember the other one, but I remember it was simple. You can have a cool background on your menu now, which I just noticed that I forgot to set up when I reinstalled VRChat. So I gotta put the background back on my menu. I had it up then, but you couldn't see, so I was just waving my hand around awkwardly. But so yeah, there's like a cool background you can have on your menu, and I used the cat one because, you know, they're all kind of interesting though. They're all pretty cool. What else have we got going on? Like, what happened in 2022? We had Fizzbones. Fizzbones were introduced, so now it's like 10% less laggy when you're in a lobby full of people, because Fizzbones are more optimized, more interactive. They're so good. Like, the things you can do with Fizzbones now, if ever you get into avatar creation, it's a pain to learn Unity. It really is, and even installing it is just its own kind of. I think VRChat is looking to introduce like a VRChat thing where you install Unity onto that and upload your avatar to that. So again, they're taking something simple and making it far more complicated than it needs to be. I've tried to read up on it for like all of 10 minutes and remotely understand it, but I don't. So that's going to be fun to navigate. Not looking forward to it. You know what it is. VRChat's going to continue to evolve until it just makes itself so unbelievably complicated that none of us even know how to log in the game anymore. And yeah. VRChat, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, I get it. You're trying to do so much. You're trying to do too much at once. And please stop pushing updates before holidays, because it never works out for you. I see you guys posting in the Discord all the time. Oh, hey, I know that it's bad for us to push out this update in case something's broken right before our holiday, but we're going to do it anyway. And then like an hour later, so we had to roll back this update, and you're not going to get it for like another 3 days because we're going to come on vacation. Like, bruh, just don't post the update until like it's 3 days. VRChat, just wait. Why? And then, you know, got people spawning in lobbies and just seeing nobody there and all these broke ass instances. Oh, they had a really bad one that they had to roll back immediately because it was just so bad it broke everything. It's like, VRChat, just please stop. Please stop doing it. You have so many days out of the year that do not, like, we don't need the updates that badly that you'd have to push them right before like, dude, calm down, breathe. Anyway, what else happened in VRChat this year? Oh yeah, there was the fire. VRChat almost burned itself to the ground when they like blocked mods. I'm not giving my opinion on that. I'm not delving into that. That's another thing that happened in VRChat. And then, you know, they started introducing their own features that kind of helped like negate a lot of that. Probably would have been smart to announce that stuff before just releasing the dumpster fire. And that was a rough week for VRChat. VRChat, you done goofed. You done fucked up. That was their biggest fuck up of the year, obviously. New menu system, not a fan. I don't think anybody really understands it. It's been out for 6 months. Even the pros don't really know what they're doing. So if you're jumping into VRChat for the first time, don't be too upset if you can't navigate the menu. We can't navigate the menu. Oh yeah, they also introduced drone mode onto the cameras. So I haven't been really utilizing it much because I don't really need to, but maybe soon, eventually, I'll find a use for it. But it's just kind of fun to fly around worlds. Actually, through the New Year's party, I was being annoying and just having the camera fly to people's faces and just capturing moments. And I didn't do it for very long, but you know, I was just playing with it. It was kind of fun just to like get up in people's faces and be like, hi. It's actually a fun little feature. You can't, when you're in fly mode though, it kind of locks you in position so you can't move around. So it's not like full drone mode. Like I can't be walking while I'm moving the camera around, which is kind of sucky, but who knows, maybe in a future update. Alright, let me bring you guys back down to earth a little bit. Yeah, VRChat has been so crazy on the VRChat side of things this year too. They've made so many changes, some for the better, some not so much. Weathered some storms along the way. Yeah, VRChat in 2023 is an experience, and as I said, I have those videos of me introducing my friends to VRChat, which kind of also inspired this video a little bit. Just something to try and make it a little easier for new users, trying to walk you into the chaos that is VRChat and navigating your way. I said at the start of the video that it was going to be spoofy. I would say that this was the more serious one of my tutorials. It was a little spoofy. We had some fun along the way, but that's kind of just the style of my videos in. Please don't actually... Oh yeah, I really should tell you what to do when you're talking to a female in VRChat for the first time, but I have a whole video on that. It is a little dated right now, and not exactly accurate. Those videos are so silly, like, oh god. I caught so much flame. All joking aside with my silly little tutorial videos, I hope this video at least helped you a little bit. You had a little laugh, we had a little fun. Even if you know what VRChat is, you can pretty much relate to everything I've been saying, right? It's a place right now. I'm really just waiting for the day when they let us use our own avatars or avatars uploaded by people as like fallbacks. I still don't know why that's a thing, because I'm really tired of going into quest worlds and being seen as a giant raccoon, because pretty much every avatar I get drawn to are like non-quest. So 90% of the time I'm just running around as a PC avatar and not even knowing. So I would like I've never really understood why that's a thing. Like, I'm not going to use my personal avatars in a public world, no way. But I've never really understood why we couldn't just like, you know, select somebody else's fallback if it's quest compatible as ours. Maybe future. I don't know. Future. I don't know what VRChat's got planned. Maybe one day I'll pay attention. Who knows? The biggest information I get is when they post something and it pops up in the KMB Discord as a tweet they've made. Yeah, that's my knowledge on VRChat. I am out of the loop. I am not cool enough to be in the loop, and I am okay with that. But anyway, I'm going to end the video here. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this fun little tutorial video. I had fun making it, and I hope this makes navigating your first VRChat experience a little easier. I am going to be pushing out those videos of my friends joining VRChat over the next week or so, because damn it, I need to post them. They've been so patiently waiting for those videos. It was so fun to make. But anyway, inspired by that journey and teaching them how to use VRChat, this video and this tutorial is done. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Good boy.